The Portland Trailblazers did what a lot of teams don't want to do when you rebuild and take on long-term salaries. And now, I think one of the funniest things is that Robert Williams is actually quite coveted. So because of regardless of his durability, he's just seen as like a high level reserve big for a contending team on an affordable salary. We've heard the Jerami Grant rumors. HoopsHype were reporting that Robert Williams, Deandre Ayton, Jerami Grant, and Anfernee Simons are all the top trade candidates for the Portland Trailblazers. As Portland has heavily invested in drafting and developing their young core, Donovan Clingan and Shaedon Sharpe, as well as Scoot Henderson and Denny Avdia. Denny Avdia is only 23. And I think the fact that they got Denny Avdia for Malcolm Brogdon, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks, they gave up a lot. And he's been playing really well defensively. His shot hasn't been falling, but I like this core. And the jury's still out on Scoop, but Donovan Clingan has already showed flashes of being an elite rim protector with great touch. He's like 7'3", and he has like a 7'7" wingspan. And it looks like that Robert Williams is finally healthy, that they could sell him. While I've said this all the time, there is no team in the league that is desperate enough for a center that is willing to trade for DeAndre Ayton. So you're kind of stuck with DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion. I don't know what team that would trade, unless like the Timberwolves are so desperate to get rid of Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, and they're like, you know what, it worked one time, let's put Gobert next to another center. Except this time, this center doesn't shoot threes. I just think that's the whole problem there. While Jerami Grant has drawn consistent trade interest in signing that 5-year, $160 million contract, there's been a difference in opinion on his value. The Portland Trailblazers have been unwilling to trade Grant unless they get 2 first-round picks in return, while interested teams are only willing to give up 1 first-round pick, as they view Jerami Grant's contract as a neutral asset. And Shaedon Sharpe is leading the Blazers in scoring and is viewed as a potential all-star, at least floor-wise, and if he hits the ceiling, could be an all-NBA. Now, Scoot Henderson, drafted 3rd last year, is the franchise's long-term starting point guard as Damian Lillard's replacement. Anfernee Simons, coming off of a injury-shortened 23 to 24 season, has struggled to find his rhythm to start the season, and some people will question if the 25-year-old is finally available. And I've said the Orlando Magic and a lot of teams, even the San Antonio Spurs, if Anfernee Simons is available, I think those are some teams that should be knocking on the door like, hey, let us in. Let us in. We're interested. We're interested in this guy. Because Anfernee Simons, I don't think people are realizing how good off the bench he could be for some teams as a shot creator, as a facilitator, table setter, just being an offensive engine off the bench for a team. It would be huge. Hey, maybe trade Jamal Murray for Anfernee Simons.